Measure Intellekt. Joint research and business projects has been developed to promote cooperation of companies and research establishments in order to engage them in joint R&D activities and innovative product development. The EU's financial support is mainly allocated to business. A total of €174 million has been earmarked for promotion of innovative products. 3 calls for proposals have already been launched under this measure. Out of 620 applications submitted by companies, 277 have been granted financial support.
So what has been developed so far for over €150 million that has already been granted?
We will take a look at 5 out of almost 300 innovations which have been supported through the Measure Intellekt. Company Veka manufactures the base for wallpaper production. The most popular are vinyl wallpapers, which usually contain dilutants, phthalates and chlorine compounds. A mock-up production of such wallpapers in laboratory settings demonstrates how these highly harmful compounds are emitted as a regular waste during vinyl wallpaper production. After getting financial support from Intellekt Measure, the company developed the Eco-Deco wallpaper base as an alternative to vinyl wallpapers. Manufacturing wallpapers with Eco-Deco base emits 0 harmful substances. After receiving financial support under the measure, Opto-Gamma developed innovative laser prototypes. You can see 3 lasers designated for distance measurements and material analyses. The measuring accuracy of the first laser is up to 1 kilometer. The second one up to 5 kilometers, whereas the third one up to 20 kilometers. What makes Opto-Gamma's lasers exceptional is that their beams do not impair the eye retina. These lasers have broad application possibilities in factories, self-driving cars and elsewhere. Precisica Metrology designs and manufactures metrological equipment, optical glass gratings and encoders that are used in factory automation, laboratory equipment, robotics and many other different types of machinery. These high-resolution optical gratings are laser-cut from glass and later used in encoders to measure displacement. Some production processes of these highly precise devices take place in limited light exposure facilities. The company produces devices for both rotary and linear displacement measuring. Drones are being increasingly adapted for various purposes. PixPro is specializing in the field of image analytics and photogrammetry. Their newly developed software for buildings inspection and thermal performance measurement using drones. RGB and thermo images are used to reproduce the 3D building model using sophisticated algorithms. The 3D model reconstructed with the PixPro software allows a thorough inspection of the building. Art21 company also uses drones, but for different purposes. Drones monitor crops and take a broad spectrum of hundreds of plant photos. Later, the photos are uploaded to a computer for processing. The photos allow distinguishing a concentration of 8 elements in the crops. The red color in this picture, for instance, signals phosphorus deficiency in the crops, thus informing the farmer about exact spots and fertilizers to be applied within the given area. In order to encourage more companies to develop innovations, MOSTA has developed an action plan drawing on the best practices of partners in Inkrease project. It has come up with a total of 10 proposals on possible improvements to the Intellekt measure. The first proposal is to simplify the application procedure. Second, the number of documents to be provided needs to be trimmed down. These 2 changes will encourage beginner innovators to submit their applications under the Intellekt measure. Third, the concept of research services needs to be defined. In the past, a large proportion of applicants have had a different understanding of this concept, which led to many issues and challenges for both applicants and evaluators. Fourth, the justification of remuneration for work needs to be standardized. Fifth, the patenting expenses shall be included into the project budget. Sixth, financial plan requirements need to be reduced by abandoning the necessity to submit financial forecasts. 7th, additional points for declaration of R&D have to be eliminated, as companies tend to go round the rules by submitting R&D declarations only immediately before filing their applications under the Intellekt measure. 8th, the level of detail required by project budgets needs to be lowered. 9th, the possibility of reducing the number of anticipated outcomes planned to be achieved shall be introduced in cases where a project budget is being decreased. 10th, the possibility of redistributing project budget during implementation shall be provided. MOSTA expects that the suggested improvements to this Intellekt measure will encourage engagement of a higher number of companies in developing innovative products for the local and international markets.